Hello. Today I'm gonna talk about our perfect country that we created. Um, our group members we talk about discussed 2 times, and we decided to have our country in Northern Europe. And our country's name is Eisweijer. It's like abbreviation of Iceland, Switzerland, and Germany. So our country's official language is English, because we we thought that English is very globalized and most used, most known language in the world. So we decided to have English because our country's population they come from the every corner of the around the world. So English will be much more easy to collect all of these people. And our country is individualistic country, has individualistic culture, because all of us came from collectivistic countries. So we decided to have individual because it can be more independent person, or it would be much more easy. And our country's family are quite small, because we decided to have a very small family, 2 children or 3 children, like that. And small, but our families are happy. And job and occupations, we have every kind of jobs for everyone that they want. And the most important jobs are doctor, policeman, firefighters, and teacher, engineers, scientists, like that. But in our country, everyone has their wanted jobs. And for education that everyone should study from 6 to 15 age. And we decided to have from high school, from 15, the students can choose their own major, and they can choose their interested subjects related to their hobby or related to their chosen majors. And holidays, we don't have much many holidays, but we have 3 big holidays. It's called National Eisweijer Day. It's our national day. And we will have New Year's Eve, and also we will have Saint Valentine's Day. And for our government, we decided to have a king, because Minty and we come from the country which has parliament government, but Almantor, he said having king is cool, so we decided to have a king. And special laws. In our country, we strongly say no to violence, and smoking is strictly prohibited, and also drugs, alcohol, alcoholic things are strictly prohibited. And for drugs, they allowed only as a medical use for very serious disease, especially cancer and HIV, that kind of serious disease. And also in our country, very small town, home to school, home to work, people should walk, or they can use a bicycle, but they cannot use a car and motorcycle, because we are really concerned about our environment, healthy organic environment. And in our country, Eisweijer, the women and men and all of the races white, black, Asian, they are equal. And a unique thing about our country is all of the institutions, all of the universities, college, they are free. Education is free. And we have very special thing in a year. Per year we choose 500 people from our population, and those 500 people, they will play darts, and whenever the darts poke and map, they will go to that place, and they will have 2 weeks of vacation in there, and the government will pay their payments. So it's like one time chance in their life. And the lastly, it's religion. In our country, all religions and events are equally and legally allowed. But if there is some like wrong, like some black, dark religion, like related with violence, related with murder or something like that, it should be prohibited. But all the religions are equally allowed if they work like properly, and if they provide peace in our country. It's pretty much done. So thank you for listening, and I'm sorry about that I couldn't come in my supposed to like in a right time in the class, but thank you so much.